Hello, you all. I wanted to get on the internet today with some pictures to show you all that I cut my hair. I got some setting powder on my hoodie just now. Anyway, rookie mistake. I should have put the setting powder on when I first did my makeup. However, I came here now because I want to rant. I want y'all to see my hair, but also I want to rant because people have pissed me off. They have been pissing me off and they don't stop pissing me off. They don't even it be like, dang, it's the weekend. It's the holidays. Is it gonna let up? Is it going to let up? And the answer is no. The answer is no. It's not gonna let up. It's never gonna let up. The people in this house are never going to stop. You know why they're never going to stop? Because they have been programmed like this. And the longer I stay in the house, the longer I'm going to be programmed to think this is normal. When it's not, y'all. It's not normal. Can y'all see the little ripples? The waves are going to come. They're coming. This is only day one. The waves are coming. At this point, I'm serious about my wave journey and more to come, you know? Anywho. Honestly, I'm not even mad no more. I was gonna keep ranting, but it's just the people in my house are toxic. I was gonna give details, but honestly, now that I think about it and now that I've calmed myself, it don't matter to give details about the stuff that they do because what? So that it can get out to their friends and the people that they value, how they treat me, the things that they continue to hide and lie about. That they continue to justify their friends that are teachers. Let's not say they're my mom's best friends who are both teachers. If she's telling them the truth about the way she has raised me, I don't believe that they're teachers and I don't believe that they're good ones. Because no good teacher and no teacher that knows about child psychology and what children needs to be properly developed will agree with this. However, what I will say is with my experience with teachers in the school system, teachers do a lot of things and agree with a lot of things that are not conducive to children growing up. And I don't think teachers get enough education, nor do I think that they get enough vetting. So maybe, but no good teacher would agree with anything that she has done in my life, especially as of recently. But that's really has to do with the fact that teachers need to have to learn more about child psychology and psychology in general and family psychology specifically so that they can understand what kids have to go through before they come to school. Because to me, I was a good kid. But that's because I was happy to be at school because my house was a living hell. School was an escape. Which is why I understand, like, I used to get bullied, but I understand why some kids hate school because, like, even when I was younger, I would always think they probably hate school because they like their house. I used to always think this is not something of realization that I'm having because of therapy. Like, no, I always thought, oh, I probably like school more than other people because I hate living where I live. I always thought this. Always. School was predictable. I understood it. I did good. School was predictable. The teacher taught you, you studied, and you got A's. It was predictable for me. So I liked it because my household was never predictable. It was never stable, ever. For as young as I can remember memories from before I got to first grade, which is young, from before first grade is when I can remember things from my house being unstable. But I'm sure it was unstable before I got there. I'm sure it was unstable when I was there and an infant and can't remember those things. I'm sure. Thank God, thank God that your memory is not strong enough to where you remember the traumas that you experienced as an infant. Thank God. Or for me anyway. Or who knows, the traumas might have been so bad my mind didn't block them out. Because my mind definitely has a good way of blocking traumas out that were too much for me to handle until I'm ready to handle them. So who knows? I love how at this view, how good my eyebrows look. I'm sure close up they don't look as good, but I love the little bit of definition I added. I was excited. I did a little cute makeup look, and I was gonna take some pictures for y'all. But of course I should have known. I was already upset with somebody, and now I'm realizing I was upset with that person because that person was showing negative traits similar to the negative traits that my parents have. And what I mean is justifying violence because somebody else was violent to you, and justifying going tit for tat. Justify that's toxic to me. That's very toxic. But I realize I don't like that because my parents do it and continue to do it. So I was mad at this person. I tried to get myself together, cute, take some pictures, but I included my mother. I asked her to take the picture. My mother, who does the same thing that I don't like that this person did, justifies doing violence against someone because they did violence on you. Justifies increasing the situation when the situation could just be lowered because because when somebody does something bad to you, you don't have control over your emotions, so you have to act crazy and get back at them, whether it's getting back at them physically, violently, or whether it's getting back at them doing something manipulative, getting back at them. In this case, me doing messing up my Christmas gifts that I purchased for myself. I didn't get any Christmas gifts from anyone in this house, which is fine, which is why I purchased them for myself, because I know what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But not you're throwing around my Christmas gifts that I purchased myself because you want to clean because I'm messing stuff up when I've been messing stuff up. And if we want to talk about it, before I got here, stuff been messed up because there's been people living here that's been messing the house up. But okay, we're screaming at me because I am the person that you can overpower. You take it out on me because I am the one. Oh, let's say on you. No, okay. You take it out on me because I'm the one you can overpower. So because all of your emotions are too much, and one little thing I did was what set you off, it really wasn't me. I was the tip on the iceberg of all the other trauma and pain you have, but it wasn't me. But because you can't take it out on the real root of the issue, because you can't grapple with your trauma, whatever childhood trauma you have had that makes you think that how you're living is okay, because you have no ability to grapple with that, you take it out on me. But at this point, like I said, I'm not even as mad as I was when I first got on this live, because now I'm realizing it's literally above me. You're taking it out on me, but in actuality, it's because you are sad. We're all sad. All of us walking around this earth, we're sad about things that have happened, and we all express it differently. I'm sad, so I don't clean my room. I don't clean things because I don't care. I don't care about how aesthetics look. I just care that I have my things, and when I want to get to them, I can use them when I need to use them. But I don't care enough to clean things. I'm depressed, girly. Not even just depressed, I just don't care. And also, it could be subconsciously also, or not even just subconsciously, consciously. I'm not going to clean because the things you have done to me has pissed me off. So you constantly telling me that me not cleaning makes you upset. It's going to just make me like, okay, well, you invalidating my feelings and saying that it's okay to be violent towards me makes me upset. So I'm not going to clean. And now we can both be upset. Thing is, I played the game a little better than you. In this household, what they do is they manipulate and then they hide their hands. They act violent, but then they try to convince you that the violence was okay because of what you did. But then when I do the same thing, everybody's up in flames. When my sister does the same thing, everybody's up in flames. You cannot be mad as parents that your kids play the same manipulative games that you play and then play them better and play them when they're able to hurt your feelings because you taught us this behavior. this is just my household and this is just an example I have, but trust me, it might not be as bad or it might not be to the point that you're upset, but trust me, any negative traits you have, whether you realize it or not, to some extent you either picked it up from your parents and they do that same thing, or it is a direct response to how your parents treated you. Say what you want, that's how I feel. I'm not just, Freud is not, I don't just rock with Freud. Freud is a little crazy, but when it comes to looking back to, really this is all a response to childhood trauma. Is it is. It is. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's above me. When it comes to the person that first made me mad, when it comes to my family, it's above me to try to convince you that you shouldn't be normalizing violence. It's above me to try to convince you that you shouldn't, just because I did something bad to you, try to one-up me and do something worse. It's above me for you to think that, okay, if we're going tit for tat when it comes to going back and forth with words, that you then have the right to get physical with me or intimidate me physically. It's above me, because at this point you don't have a moral compass and you cannot delineate from this household, from whatever your trauma is. You can't remove yourself from it. Whatever it is that made you think like this, growing up in the streets, whatever it is, you cannot remove yourself from that space mentally. You might have physically removed yourself, but your mindset is still there. And my mindset is trying to go up and realize that this stuff is not like, that's not the vibration I'm on, bro. And I hate to be one of the people who's like, it's low vibrational, but it is. Low vibrational, lack of morals, same, Hakuna Matata, same thing. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's gonna watch this. Probably shouldn't, because it's just a rant. It's just a rant. It's just a rant. It's just a rant. But I didn't want people to see my hair. I didn't want the girlies to see my hair. I didn't want y'all to see how I'm looking. I like my hair a lot. I like it better when I kind of tilt my head, because, my forehead, it's a little big. It's a little big. But I want y'all to, I want y'all to see it. This side is a little better only because this side has more edges than this side. But I think on my face, I don't really care about which side I think. Oh, well, this eyebrow is actually worse. So yeah, this side is better in general for my face. Yeah. This is my right side is my better side. I'm glad I know that now. But yeah, I don't really have nothing else to say to y'all. I hope y'all are good. I hope that when you're seeing this, you're enjoying yourself, you're happy. And I hope that, maybe it sparked something from you. If it didn't spark something for you, it's not because I'm not right. It's because you don't want to hear it. Because I promise you to God, any negative behavior you have that your friends, people you're in a relationship, or other things have critiqued, it's a result of how you were raised to some extent, or some type of trauma you have faced. Not completely a result, not saying that our trauma is all that shaped us, but the way you were raised, even if you feel like the way you were raised was not traumatic, if you were raised in a great household but very spoiled, maybe people may think that you're spoiled. But if you keep hearing the same comments from people about your actions or how you are, it probably has something to do with your childhood. And then you have to decide if these comments are something you want to change. I hope that when I raise my kids, they don't change on their beliefs and they don't let anybody disrespect their boundaries. And people might continue to say to them, oh, you're no fun. Oh, you take things too serious. It's just a joke. Nah, girl, They wasn't raised right. They wasn't raised right. So what I'm saying is, good or bad, anything people constantly say to you is like as something that they notice about you is a reflection of where you were raised. So, and I'm just reflecting on some of the things that I noticed. And that's how I am. I'm going to get into the real meat of the issue of what I was talking about and the whole conversation about whooping kids. Not even just in my household, but just in general, how I feel about whooping kids. I'm not going to get into that because I can't. I'm about to end the live, and clearly nobody is in the live. So I can't like have the discussion with you back and forth. And I definitely don't want to have a discussion about something like that through comments and through having to continue to type comments, because that's not. If y'all would like a live, if anybody would like a live about whooping kids and my feelings on it and how I feel like it's a direct result of the institutions that we have that are capitalists and white supremacists and think that people need to be physically punished if they're effing up the system, let me know. Let me say this. This is going to ruffle some feathers if anybody watches this all the way through. If you are saying the term abolish the police, but you think it's okay to whoop your kids, I'm wondering if you really have done any real work into learning about the framework and the mind, the reframing of the mind that scholars that do around abolish the police and activists do around abolish the police. Like, I wonder if you have really, wrestled with that in your mind yet. Because if you think about it, it's really just this idea around punishment is really the issue. Because our issues, things that people do can be rectified and vindicated without this harsh punishment, without corporal punishment. But for some reason, as society, people are very stuck on that within their own homes and also within our larger society. And I think specifically Black people have a lot of trauma when it comes to clearly slavery and when it comes to physical punishment. And this trauma we're clinging to it, clinging to it for dear life. Let it go. Let go of this need that we have to physically punish our kids or people for doing something that hurts us. Let it go. If it's anything that a white person did to us that was negative, maybe we should question why we're doing it to our own goddamn kids. Just a thought. Just off the simple fact that slave masters used to beat us, which I'm not saying this the same thing. I'm not saying how they did it and why they did it is the same. However, just the simple fact that they did that act, like, just let me actually delete that argument about slavery, because I feel like if I don't nuance that's enough, it's problematic. But I just think we should problematize in our heads, why are we clinging to having to physically punish people in general, and especially children, and especially in the Black community? Why are we so clinging to having to physically show people they have to respect authority? And why are we so clinging to children having to respect authority and using fear as the reason that they respect it? I'm going all over the place. So I know y'all probably thinking that like what I just said right now was like the issue that made me get on live. Trust me, don't nobody that follow me on this Instagram, maybe one person, know what I'm really talking about when I'm talking about my issues with my parents at the end of the motherfucking day. At the end of the motherfucking day. And I know my parents, I know they lie to the people, my godparents and other family members. I know they lie. I know they lie about what they've done. And, you know, I know they lie about what they've done, both of them. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I know they lie. I know they, and if not lie, tell half truths and leave certain details out. That's for sure. That's for sure. Because when I talk to people that don't live in this household, not just my therapist, my friends that I know that have grew up in traumatic homes, and friends that I know that have not grown up in traumatic homes, the shit is weird that's going on in this house. It's weird. And I'm done being quiet. I'm done acting like I'm okay with it. What I am okay with is you leave me alone, I leave you alone until I'm able to move out this house, which is gonna be hopefully by the end of January. Because at this point it's too far, it's so far and there's so much tension building up that I'm gonna have to settle on what I wanted for an apartment, because I wanted to be able to find the perfect apartment. I wanted to be able to have support from my family when it came to moving into my own first apartment by myself. But that's just things out. As Yana would say, I ain't never gonna get it. Yet that might be what you want, but it'll never happen. It'll never happen. And so now I'm here, but at this point, the shit is too far. The shit is too far. And it's all gonna come out very soon. It's all gonna come out very soon. But I'm not gonna say nothing now. Only not for the sake of my parents and for their feelings in this, but for the sake of my safety, because I'm living in a house that if I told everything on live, where their the kids of their best friends could see it and share it with them, they'd share with them that I told it publicly. I don't trust my safety here from neither of my parents. I don't trust that I don't trust I'll be allowed to tell y'all what happened the next day. And I say what I said, and I'm not saying that as an exaggeration. That is not an exaggeration at all. I don't trust my safety around these people, and I don't trust that if they did something to me, they would both get in cahoots and cover it up, because that's what happens in this house. We let people get violent and we don't go to police. We don't even if we know somebody shouldn't have got violent with somebody, we don't say anything. We keep it quiet. It stays in this house. That's what happens here. It's been happening here since I was born here. It's been happening. But enough is enough. And whatever happens, even if it's not, people going to jail and people, all of that, you're gonna have to you're gonna face the consequences. If it's nothing more than people getting backlash from your family and friends, you're gonna face the consequences. And at the end of the day, based on what I've seen from my family, I might get the backlash. They might twist the whole thing like I'm a liar, I'm a this and that. Then who knows? My whole family could be against me. But I don't really care, because you're not for me if you no family, friends, whatever, you're not for me if you think this household is stable. You need to be for therapy. A deep amount of therapy. A center, a treatment center. So yeah. Shit is about to get very real in my life, and I'm not even trying to manifest that on myself, but I'm just aware. I'm just very aware, and I think that that's really why my mother sabotages me from moving out and refuses to help me, though she has helped my little sister secure an apartment, because she knows once I moved out and I am safe from physical violence here, once I'm living in my own place that they cannot just come into and, do things to me, I'm going to say what I want to say, and it's going to hurt their reputations. And possibly hurt more than their reputations, possibly hurt their safety and their ability to walk around free in this world. But at the end of the day, with every action, there's a consequence. And I didn't sat for long enough in taking abuse. I have taken it for my entire life, actually. For my entire life. Enough is enough. So I don't want it to go that far, but if it has to go that far, it's not on me anymore. It's on you and the actions that you have done. I guess I wanted to promote this live on I wanted to promote this live on Twitter because I wanted people to see my hair. Okay, see my look. See what I'm giving the girls. This lighting is like, I'm trying to move so the lighting is better. I'm sitting in the bathroom. Okay. I don't know why I even got headphones in because I'm not talking to nobody. Don't know why I had headphones in the whole time. Oh, my good side. Yes. I didn't really get a chance to I wanted to kind of slick the edges and stuff. Even though my hair is super short now, I wanted to try to slick the edges before I came on here. But yeah, I just want y'all to, I really want y'all to see my hair. That's why I put on clothes. I put on a cute ass outfit. I'm gonna try to show y'all the fit, even though I can't take a picture. I'm gonna try to show y'all the fit. That's why I really got cute. But motherfuckers ruined my motherfucking day. So I had to come on here and say what the fuck needs to be said without really saying it. Because y'all might feel like I went in if you don't know the situation. But trust me, if you knew the situation, I haven't said not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Motherfuckers don't even be grateful. I don't be saying shit. I should be in the motherfucking police department right the fuck now. Anywho, trauma girl pose. Anyway, you see how I got the green eyeshadow and then on my hoodie. Ooh, actually my hoodie might be on backwards, my god. Wow, I'm gonna put my hoodie on the right way because it ruins the outfit. I noticed that earlier that the shit was on backwards. Also, I'm wearing a shirt under this, so I'm not about to flash y'all. Oh, look at my stomach, girl. My healthy stomach. I love my stomach. Yeah, I definitely put it on backwards. Because I had to take it off, because this is a bodysuit. I had to take it off because I needed to get out this bodysuit. Because the bodysuit doesn't have snaps. I need to get out of it to pee. I love I just love how I look right now. I love how I look right now. I love it. I did this makeup super quick. I'm gonna do this for work tomorrow. Usually I'd be doing foundation, all this stuff. And I realized I'd be wearing glasses, so I don't really need to I only do all that stuff because I want to cover my dark circles. But at this point, I'm wearing glasses, so I don't really need to do all of that. What I did was I put a little bright setting powder under my eyes just to kind of offset the dark circles because I'm going to be on Zoom. Even right now, I'm virtual. So it's not like you can see clearly, super clearly, because my quality on my phone is not that good. My dark circles, with me wearing these glasses. You could probably see them better if I wasn't wearing the glasses. But since I'm going to be wearing glasses, it doesn't matter. Genius. Okay, y'all can really see the outfit. The outfit looks cute. You can't see, how baggy the pants look and stuff. But, see these shoes? I'm wearing these green Pumas, right? These clean-ass green Rihanna Pumas. With black sweatsuit with green details. And I got this light colored jacket because at the bottom of the Pumas, there's that light tan. and I think it kind of like offsets, like the jacket helps to like the Pumas break up the black and dark green, and the jacket also breaks it up. I know y'all can't see the full outfit, but I promise you, if you could see the full outfit, you would think it's cute. I'm literally looking here like people are commenting in the live and nobody's commenting in the live because nobody's in the live. I know y'all think I'm a psychopath if you rewatch this, but I'm not. But somebody could rewatch it and it could be entertaining for them, girl. So that's why I'm performing. I'm performing for you all, even though you all are not watching. But yeah, I was gonna do a vision board party with my mom, but I can't manifest with a hater. I can't manifest with my biggest hater, girl. I can't do that. So, but yeah. Also, y'all need to go tune in to my Christmas unboxing on YouTube, because if you do, you would notice this bracelet. This bracelet is a hematite bracelet that I got from a black owned company at Solux Healing, and it's supposed to give like properties to protect you from negative energy. Clearly, y'all might think I'm going crazy if you're watching this live, but actually I'm doing what I need to do to protect myself from the energies of the people I am living with. Clearly the bracelet is working. Y'all might not think it's working, but I think it's working. It's working. Because also I didn't punch this in the... I forget that that's right there. I didn't punch that in the thing. I didn't punch that door. I'd be forgetting that's in my background, and when people see it, people like, you punch... No, I didn't. I didn't. But this is an indicator of how motherfuckers in this house, how it's normal in this house not to keep your cool. That's the indicator. But just to be clear, I don't think anybody was a target when this was punched. I think that the person was just angry and punched the wall. But regardless, it's, well, not the wall, the door. But yeah, I definitely think my eyebrows could be a little more blended on the right, but I kind of like the not blended look. Like, I like how sharp the line is. I could have definitely blended the line a little more, but I like it. What y'all think? You see how I could have blended that line at the bottom? Like, you can clearly see a dark line, and then the rest of my eyebrow, right? I definitely feel like I could have blended it more. Like, I'm sitting here blending it now, but like, I kind of liked that hard line. What y'all think? Anyway, I don't think I have anything else I want to talk about right now. Stay safe. Manifest positive things for the new year. I might try to screen record this and post it on YouTube, because at this point y'all don't watch my content on this Instagram. I really am hoping for the new year to switch over everything, like switch over this Instagram to being my Sane Madness page and start doing this type of content on my Sane Madness page, because I know I have more followers on there and more people might engage, and just on my Sane, and then make this page at Sane Madness and just like do cute, like just post random shit like this, like, because right now this is my burner page, but I'm also kind of still trying to use it for YouTube, so I'm just gonna make my main page and use that for YouTube, and then continue using this page as like a page I just rant about, or you put content that I don't want a lot of people to see. But at this point, I can't really say that this is offensive because it's not private. And even though I'm telling all my business, if you come across it, you come across it. I definitely know some people that don't like me have come across this page. And what they do with it is what they do with it. Like, if you come on my page to wish me negative thoughts or coming to wish on my downfall, that's gonna hurt you more than it hurts me, baby. So I'm not putting my shit private at the end of the day. I'm going to talk to y'all later.